This is the MMA Diagnosis podcast, and oh fuck!
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
We need something better. We need someone professional to do this.
Yeah, where you going, mine?
This is the moment you've all been waiting for. MMA Diagnosis with Hamad and Nadim Mir. It's time!
Alright, we are back for episode 11 of MMA Diagnosis. So, we're going to do a discussion of the post-fight of UFC Fortaleza. So, you want to get started?
Yeah, let's get started then. So, UFC Fortaleza first fight, Livia Souza versus Frota. And that was basically strawweight.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about just do a round by round or summary?
Just do a summary. What was your thoughts?
My thoughts were basically Souza, she won it, obviously. She won it by split decision, which was that was really close fight. That's what I thought. Souza had the advantage on the takedowns the ground.
I wouldn't say it was close. I'd say it's clear 2-1. 29-28 for Souza from what I watched. I just think the judging was really bad.
Yeah, it could be. I did watch it a bit,
No, I watched it, so I kind of... When I watched it, I could clearly see Souza winning 2 rounds.
Yeah, Souza, because she had most of the, ground, yeah.
You see her judo? Judo is really good. She did a few good throws.
Yeah, especially in it was the first round, wasn't it?
Yeah, when she did a throw, trip.
Yeah.
She did
outside trip. She did an outside trip, wasn't
it? Yeah. She did an outside trip. Very good throw. It's quite a famous judo throw, that is.
Yeah, she was a soccer player before. Professional.
Yeah, she did soccer, and then I don't know if she was professional.
No, they did.
Are you sure? I'm sure she played when she was young. She was on a team level, but I don't think she was professional. Yeah, Souza's really good. I expected her to win. I thought she might finish her, but Frota's pretty tough. But one thing that pissed me off about Frota, she came, was it £7?
Yeah.
Overweight. Yeah, like what the heck, man? Like,
about £8 overweight.
£8, like what?
Oh no, seven because you're allowed 116.
Yeah, so £7 overweight. I don't understand that. Why even fight? Like you've just given how much of your purse? 25%. 20%.
Yeah, at least 20.
20% of your purse gone now. 1/5 of you. And how much is she actually even making?
Yeah, so, I don't think she's making much.
But she's not making that much, so.
That fight, to be honest, Souza did get caught a few times. She did get wobbled, Frota landed left hand in the second round. But obviously, I forget. But Souza did take her down after that, so.
Yeah, it was a good fight. Souza, I don't know who she should fight next. What was her rank?
I don't know. I don't think there was a rank.
Oh, she was a rank. So I could see her getting in the top 15, hopefully. Fighting someone in the top 15. I mean, how deep is this division? It's not exactly the... Unless they
didn't show the ranks on the...
No, I don't think she's ranked. Because this is only her second fight in the UFC. So I would like to see her fight someone in the top 15, maybe. 10 to 15. Maybe number 15, whoever that is. I don't know who that is, but...
Nah, I don't think they showed the ranks, Because I've got a screenshot of the...
She's not ranked. If you're not ranked, they don't show it. Like,
okay.
If you're 15, if you're below 15, they don't show it. So only top 15 are shown.
Serious?
So they don't show.
They didn't show Charles Oliveira though.
Yeah, he's not in top 15.
Serious?
Yeah, that's how stacked lightweight is.
Oh, I thought he was in top 15, man.
No.
All right.
Like lightweight's the most stacked division, lightweight and welterweight.
Okay.
So yeah, that just shows you how good lightweight is. Okay.
But I know, but before we go to the next fight, Souza and Frota did start getting the advantage on the stand-up. But obviously she's massive compared to her. The size difference was huge.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But Souza looked good and was the better fighter, so technical, better grappling. Yeah, so better fighter won. And to be honest, I'm glad she won because it would have been a bit annoying to see Frota win after having she didn't have to cut £8 as much or £7 as much, so it's a bit annoying that was. Alright, let's move on The next fight.
Yeah, this was mad. Johnny Walker versus Justin Ledet.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was amazing.
Bisping was saying that Justin is a flat Earth guy. So basically, that's why he lost. He's a flat Earther.
Yeah, if you need a flat Earth man, freaking edgy bra coming in there. Wait, he must have Eddie Bravo.
Yeah, and even about Johnny Walker, he was saying that before the cameras were on, he's like a reserved guy, like he's calm and that. And the cameras turn off, and he turns into like a dancer and everything, show off and become wild.
Dude, though, like, how is a guy that calm? Like, he's like proper calm. Like, you saw him, you're just thinking, oh yeah, he's gonna get knocked out or whatever. And he's too cocky. You see him dancing like before the fight. His arms are around the cage, right?
Yeah.
He's like 6'6". He's just dancing, and then he just comes in and then does that wheel kick. And then the spinning back fist, oh my god, man. Like, just did that out in like 15 seconds.
Yeah, he did that, like, kind of like a wheel kick or hook kick or something. Yeah, hook kick.
He did a hook kick, yeah.
Yeah. And then so the first kick I saw was the kick to the body, right? Side kick.
Yeah. You know who does a similar combo like that?
Yeah.
Who used to do that? But I think it was more of a side kick and then a spinning back fist. Was Kong Lee?
Yeah.
Lee did that, right? And I remember when Kong Lee did that, in sparring once. I did the same combo and I actually hit someone with it.
Yeah.
I did the side kick to the face and spinning back. It actually worked. It's a really good combo, actually. This was a long time ago, though. But Johnny Walker's, the way he set that up was beautiful. And do you see after, when he knocked him out? The back
he did the spinning back fist after the hook kick, right?
Yeah. And then he just TKO'd him, pretty much.
I know, but you see the part where he's running up to him. Like, he falls to the ground, and he's on his hands.
Oh, and the kick.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That was
like he's going for a penalty.
Yeah, he's doing that. He reminded me of, Pride.
Yeah.
Soccer kicks. Freaking hell, man.
Like he's going for a penalty shooter.
Yeah, it was like he was trying to kick his head off. But luckily he missed.
Yeah, if you look at it from a different angle, he did miss. Like, I've got images of it. It looks blurred, but you can tell he missed, though.
Yeah, luckily he missed. So I think that's a pretty good indication. Like, but I want to see him fight. I don't know. I don't want to rush him because he's really good and he's got potential. Like, you don't want to put him in. Do you think he should fight top 15 next?
Yeah, he can. Because light heavyweight's not stacked.
Yeah, but even then it's still a bit dangerous. But yeah, he's had 2 fights now. Very impressive performances. He beat Clear Roundtree and now he's beaten Justin Ledet, who's actually a really good fighter as well. So I'd like to see him maybe. Who's number 15 in light heavyweight? Can you just check that? Let me just check that. Who's number 15? Because whoever, I want to see who's a solid matchup for him. Because light heavyweight it's not the most stacked. So it's kind of nice. It's nice having a new prospect, new blood in the division.
I found it on the UFC website. Nikita Krylov is 15.
Okay, but hasn't he left? Or has he come back?
I don't know. This is might not be updated, but Misha Serkinov 14, Shogun's 13, and OSP is like 12.
Oh, what about him and Shogun? What do you think of that? I don't want to see Shogun get hurt though, but
yeah, I think he'll have him.
You think he'll have a Shogun? Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah, he's too athletic. Like, if you put that, like, because Shogun's old now, he's not the old Shogun like 10 years. You have to look at it like that.
Plus, the divisions evolved, the games evolved, yeah.
And speed kills.
Or maybe Misha Serkinov.
Yeah, he's obviously.
That'd be a dangerous fight because Serkinov's very good on the ground. But I don't know. I think he'll probably even finish him off the way it's looking. But to be fair though, he hasn't fought a top 15 guy yet, so we can't really say nothing until he's fought a guy of that caliber. But I'm thinking he should fight. Yeah, one of them. I'm not sure if Nikita Krylov's back, then I think give him Nikita Krylov or 13 to 15.
Yeah.
But in that range, he's very good. He trains in England, right? Was I right about that? I think last week I said it.
I don't know.
I'm sure he trains in England.
I think you're just imagining it.
No, I'm definitely sure he trains in England. All right, you want to move on to the next fight?
Yeah, I think this fight was mad. I did say, even though my pick was wrong, I did say beforehand I'm picking the underdog, and most likely Charles Oliveira was going to win. So you can't you know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's true though. I did say that.
You can't change your mind on your pick. All right.
No, I'm just giving like it's not an excuse, but it's a truth.
It is an excuse, but okay, it's not an excuse. It is an excuse. Okay, I was a bit worried in the beginning because Charles Oliveira got dropped.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh man, he's not going to be able to weather it, right? He might get finished. But luckily, he came back.
I think he skipped a Porto moment.
What did I skip?
Yeah, Charles Oliveira got eye poked.
Oh, about 3 times. Yeah.
Yeah, he got eye poked the first eye poke.
Is that John Jones first? And then I realized, oh no, it's David Teymur. Freaking the amount of eye pokes. Is that a professional?
Yeah, the first eye poke. Yeah, he gets eye poked 2 fingers, you know, in the eyes, and they were deep as well.
That's what she said. All right.
And
then
point was taken off.
What?
Point was taken off.
Yeah. But you know what the worst bit was? I think after the fight, the coach was like, he couldn't see out of his right eye.
Yeah.
He was worried.
Yeah.
That's how bad the eye pokes were. So, shout out to John Jones. I think when I saw him get dropped, I was a bit worried, and then he came back. His stand up actually looked really good. Like Oliveira's already got a good stand up, like decent, but he looked improved. Did you see what rocked him?
What?
He did like a Tony jaw elbow. You know what Anderson Silva did to Tony Strickland? That upward elbow.
Yeah, I'll see. I got. Yeah.
That was amazing. Like I didn't even notice that. Like during the fight until they slowed it down, it was a bit hard to notice. And then you see David Teymur getting rocked, and then he punches him. You know when David Teymur turned around?
Yeah, uppercut.
No. I thought the ref would have stopped it by then.
Oh yeah. Okay,
He's turning around against the cage, and he's getting punched up. To me, that shows he's given up. But then the ref didn't stop it. He turns around, David Teymur. Then Oliveira gets him down, right? And then chokes him out.
Oliveira.
Was he in a DOS choke? Guillotine?
Yeah, let me explain that. Basically, Oliveira gets in the elbow. He turns around, clinch with him, and then Oliveira wraps his arms around his neck. He got the DOS. Oh no, anaconda choke. Yeah. Because Teymur tried to clinch with him, then he exposed his neck and got the anaconda choke. So
he's got the most submissions in UFC history.
Yeah, 13 now.
13. Hoist was 11, right?
10.
Hoist was 10. So he's 3 now. Ed. Damn. Yeah. Oh damn. Yeah, he's on a roll. Man. Like he looks a lot more improved, but I'm a bit worried. Like I think he should fight top 15 now, but whenever he has big fights, he always chokes. He always loses. Like he's really good, and then when he fights the big fighters, he just never wins. So I'm hoping like we see an improvement. He's only 29, right?
Who?
Charles Oliveira.
Yeah, he's young.
He's only 29 years old. He's been in the UFC for so long.
Yeah, he's 29.
Yeah, but I'm sure he came in UFC like 8 years ago, 7, 8 years ago. He's been there for a very long time. So he's still improving. He's not even hit his prime yet. I think most people's prime 31, 32. So he's still learning, still improving. I think hopefully he can make a run and not choke on the big fights. That's the only bit I'm worried about. David Teymur was on a really good win streak. Yeah. But he'll learn from this. He'll get better. I think it was a good learning lesson for him. So we'll see if he can improve and work on his defense a bit more. Probably.
Yeah, Oliveira was pressing the fight a lot.
Yeah. Normally he doesn't.
Yeah. That's how he got caught by the left hand by Teymur.
But I guess it worked in the long run.
Yeah.
And then he eventually got to catch him.
But did you see his kick to the eye? Like he kicked Teymur in the eye.
Oh yeah. I remember that now. Actually, now that you mention it now, yeah, that was a bit. I was like, what's going on? Yeah. And then he wanted the ref to stop him. I'm like, you can't stop that because it wasn't like for some reason that's a bit weird. That is.
Yeah, kicked Oliveira basically kicked him and he cut his eye or something. I don't know, not his eye, but like
Yeah, you know what's scary about that? Mike Winklejohn. Jackson Wink.
Yeah.
He lost his eye because of that. Like somebody, I think some guy with his crusty toenails did cut his toenails, right? And then he missed the pad. Yeah. And his nail cut Mike Winklejohn's eye, and he went blind. Blind?
Yeah.
He's blind in one eye.
Oh.
You gotta be careful, man. Like when he does pad work, he wears like glasses now. I think it's supposed to be like scared of it because obviously he's only got one eye now. So freaking.
I think you should wear glasses when you do that like that.
Should wear them. Yeah, the Edgar Davids. Yeah. Whoever knows Edgar Davids knows we're talking Dutch football player. But you gotta be really careful, man. Another example of that was Megan Anderson.
Yeah.
when she fought Kat Zingano.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was nasty as well, man. Like, it's proper dangerous. Like, it's proper scary, man. Like, imagine losing your eye because of that.
That's why you gotta, cut your crusty tails.
Crusty toenails. So anyone listening, you got crusty toenails, fucking cut them before you go to the gym. You dirty fucker. Yeah, yeah. So
that fight was a good fight.
Yeah, that was a very good fight, entertaining fight. Charles Oliveira's always in a good fight, to be honest with you. He Charles Oliveira, he either does the finishing or he gets fucking finished himself. So it's actually a really good fight. He's a good fight, entertaining fight. Hopefully top 15 next.
Yeah, it has to be. I can't believe it. He's not top 15.
No, that just shows you though how stacked lightweight is. Like, lightweight is such a stacked division. It's unbelievable. Alright, let's move on. What was the next one?
Demian Maia versus Lyman Good at welterweight.
About that, right?
Yeah, we told Demian Maia.
Yeah, and we said he's gonna most likely game down.
Yeah, we said second round though, and third.
Yeah. But it just showed you, man. It just shows the levels of jiu-jitsu.
And it just shows as well. You don't have to being ripped and think it doesn't mean you're gonna win.
Yeah, I think a lot of people get fooled by physique in fighting.
Yeah.
Like, if you looked at Roy Nelson, would you ever think, you think he'll lose all his fights, but look at him. Yeah, so, Damian Maia, obviously, they started off, Lyman Good tries standing, then Maia gets under, gets the double leg, eventually gets the takedown. You see Lyman Good trying to push his head down and...
Yeah, drew the wizard, yeah.
Use the wizard and get out, but it obviously wasn't working. Damian held the legs, held the ankles accordingly, and... got him away from the cage, which is actually very good because Michael Bisping said a very good point.
Yeah.
A long time ago, fighters thought being against the cage was really bad.
Yeah.
Then now fighters, they use the cage to get up. It's actually the best way to get up. So it's a good move from Damian. And then all you see, Lyman Good turns his back, gets up. Damian jumps on his back like a freaking backpack.
Before I mention that, I'd like to mention one thing. When he's got his back, not jumping, but before that, when he gets up, he gets his back. Do you see that? I love that nice technical move where he goes towards his right leg and he kicks out his right leg. Do you see that bit?
Yeah.
When he kicks it out and then he jumps, like he loses balance.
Yeah.
And then he jumps onto his back.
You know what he's doing there?
Yeah.
It's kind of a similar philosophy to judo.
Yeah.
So what you do in judo? It's called kazushi, right? You break the balance.
Yeah.
I think that's the term, kazushi. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you break the balance. So what he did was he broke his balance, made him worry about keeping his balance, obviously, and then initiated the hooks.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier because I'm sure Lyman Good. He trains with Renzo Gracie Jiu-Jitsu team, and I'm sure he's got very good understanding of Jiu-Jitsu. So he's gonna know straight away Damian's going for the hooks, right?
Yeah.
So what's the best way to get them hooks? Break his balance, make him worry about one thing, and then get the hooks in. So I think very good. And then
he did well to fight the hands, but I think
best, but it was inevitable, right? Like we just saw it. Like it just was. He was trying to fight off, but then it was too much. I think.
Did he squeeze the jaw? Or did he get under?
I think he squeezed the jaw and got it.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, because people are saying like, oh, you must be a pussy to let this. You can break a jaw, man. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Like, if you think something like that, you're better off tapping and live to fight another day. I mean, you got bills to pay, you got kids to feed, or if kids, you got family to feed. So why are you gonna, because of ego, why are you not gonna tap? Like, as much as people hate on Conor for tapping with the Khabib, it's best thing. Imagine he broke his jaw with that.
Yeah, that's not worth it.
People can say whatever they want, but it's you can't let ego get in the way. Like, you gotta sometimes realize that what. I'll live to fight another day. So I think it was a good move on Lyman Good to do that. Who do you think Damian Maia should fight next? Because he's number 8, right? And Lyman Good haven't ranked. So would you want to see him fighting someone higher than him or lower than him, do you think?
Let me have a look. Okay, welterweight. To be honest, he's fought for the title. He's fought for the title and he lost. So
yeah.
What has he got to prove in this division then? Unless he fights someone new, that's it.
Unless
Robbie Lawler in front of him, but he's got a fight, obviously, to Ben Askren. And then you got...
Let me ask you a question.
Okay, I didn't hear that. You got cut off. Say again.
Okay, let me ask you an interesting question now.
Yeah.
I thought about this. You know how Ben Askren's hardest matchup is... He goes, Lawler's a very hard matchup for him, isn't it? I think Dave Maia's one of his hardest matchups.
Yeah.
I think it is his probably top 3 hardest matchup, other than Woodley.
Yeah.
Like, I think Woodley beat him, right?
No, but they won't fight each other.
They don't fight. No, that's my point though.
Yeah.
Other than Woodley, every other matchup he can win. But I honestly think Dave Maia is like probably the worst matchup of someone he can fight. Because Lola still is not Dave Maia. Like, what are you gonna do when you take Demian down? He's gonna like freaking. He could choke you out and everything.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's not like Ben Askren has amazing stand up.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't have amazing stand up. Dave Maia can probably outstrike him.
Yeah, I don't even know.
It's interesting. I remember hearing Dave Maia in an interview once, and he goes that he has a kung fu background or striking background. Yeah,
I didn't even know.
I was like, what the hell? And then he goes like one day his friend just took him to a fight, bare knuckle one.
Yeah.
He did MMA like that. He didn't even have no grappling experience. He just took a fight. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? And then he goes, he was working, studying, and doing jiu-jitsu at the same time.
Yeah, that's
became world champion. Like, dude, man, like it just shows you if you want to do anything in life, it's all about dedication and what your priorities are. Yeah, right. It's kind of more okay. Let's you want to move on or?
Yeah, we have to.
Okay.
Because I won this pick.
Okay. Yeah.
So you said the GOAT was not going to win this fight, and the younger lion was. Unfortunately, this time the young lion was fed to the GOAT. So, how did you feel that one?
No comment. Like Muhammad Ali says, silence is golden when you don't have an answer. Silence is golden.
Yeah. So, first of all, round one, they're feeling each other out. The second, they're being cautious, to be honest, at the beginning. They did start throwing hands, I think, in the middle of first round. Leg kicks especially, though. I like that beautiful, like Aldo had a slip. He slipped the jab, Moicano's jab, and he returned fire with the right. Basically, with his right. So Renato tried to basically use his range and his kicks and all that, but to be honest, it didn't go well for him. I think Aldo's head movement. You see in the first round how his head movement he was slick, man. He was fast, and it was close round though. But I think Aldo won it first round because they weren't doing much. If you see first round, they weren't.
I realized.
Yeah.
To tell you what made a big difference, because I was watching the fight, right?
Yeah.
And as the more and more the fight went on, I was like, yeah, Aldo's most likely got this. Like, because honestly, that speed, man, like Aldo was just so much faster.
Yeah, he was.
Like, you could see the speed difference and the explosiveness. Like, I didn't notice it until I watched his fight. Like, obviously, I know how explosive Aldo has been watching him for a very long time, but I thought he might have lost a bit or touch. But oh my days, man! Like, do you see the body shot?
Yeah.
Oh man.
But he caught Moicano with the left hook first to the
that left
head.
But that body shot, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, the finishing sequence was amazing. Like, he caught was the left hook.
Yeah, left hook. He went for the body and
for the right.
Yeah.
And then just teed off on him, right?
Yeah, he was chasing after him.
Yeah, he just chased. Although when he smells blood, man.
But you see that knee to the face.
Oh yeah.
Right to the face, and he's chasing after him after that, like going for the body. And going for the head, like, oh, he was mad.
Yeah, man.
It was basically like a rabid dog.
Yeah, like a pit bull, man. I mean, Aldo's amazing. Like I said, he's still, in my eyes, he's still the GOAT at featherweight, like greatest of all time at the moment. Unless Holloway, beats a few more guys. The resume is unbelievable.
That's why I picked him.
Do you think he'll do well against Holloway in the third one? Or do you think Holloway is just his kryptonite at this point?
Yeah, I think Holloway just has his number now. It's too late.
Can you repeat that?
Oh, Holloway has his... Holloway has his number.
Holloway.
Yeah.
Holloway has his number, right?
Silent H, man. Silent H.
Yeah, Silent H. No respect. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. No respect for the GOAT.
Yeah, I know, man. No respect, man. I need to put respect on his name, man.
Yeah. Like
Birdman. I swear, like... when he won, though, I was just rubbing my hands like Birdman, like, yeah. That's what I thought. The GOAT's back. Wait, I think...
Who's the GOAT should fight now?
I don't know. Like, he just beat number 5. Who's top 5?
Well, who has any fought?
Ortega.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, that'd be a good fight.
Oh my god, him and Ortega would be a sick fight.
Because he hasn't fought him. I didn't hear.
How do you see that one going? Him and Ortega?
Oof. I think he'll have him.
You think he'll beat Ortega?
Yeah, if it's 3 rounds.
Aldo's the best at 3 rounds.
Honestly, if it's 3 rounds even.
Actually, that's a good point. He'd beat Holloway in 3 rounds.
Yeah, it could be as well. Yeah.
Fight. He would beat Holloway, I think.
Yeah.
Have you noticed Holloway always beat him in the later rounds? Like
Yeah.
Aldo always won the first 2 rounds whenever they fought. Like he was landing the better shots. Like I think Aldo would win 3-round fight against Holloway.
Because Max would come back in by the 3rd round.
So I think he would actually lose. That's actually a good point there. That's an interesting point. Tell us what you think. Whoever's listening to this, tell us your thoughts. Because I honestly think Aldo could actually. I think Aldo's the best 3-round fighter in the division. Alright. Holloway, that's about it really. And you got anything else? What about Moicano? Who do you think Moicano should fight?
Moicano,
to number 2. I don't think his ranking goes down that much.
it'll go by 1 or 2.
Maybe 1, yeah. So who do you think he should fight?
Well, below him so far is Jeremy Stevens, Cub Swanson, Mirsad Bektik.
Do you know he's beaten Jeremy Stevens?
Yeah, he's beaten Cub Swanson as well.
I think he should fight Bektik then. Him and Mirsad Bektik.
Yeah.
I think that'd be an interesting fight.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good fight.
Before we move on to the main event, just want to discuss so I did my predictions right for the prelims. So I picked, I put it up on my Instagram. So and I was like, yeah, I got good bets right, and I got good picks right, and then I went 1-6 in the prelims. I only got 1 fight right. Every other fight, I know, it's not normal for me to get that many wrong. I was a bit shocked because I was like, so piss taking. Did you didn't watch the prelims, right?
No, I haven't watched it.
The first fight, Biblatov, he did well, right? And then he lost by split decision. So I lost that pick. And then Said Nurmagomedov, there's no relation to Khabib, by the way, but they're friends.
Yeah. Don't tell me he lost.
No, Said won. He did a back
right.
kick to the body.
Yeah.
And then he TKO'd him.
Yeah, he was with Mark Henry,
Yeah, I know. I tried out Mark Henry for that. That was actually that was a really good fight, a really good performance from him. Because Said, guess who he beat in his last fight? Said beat in his last fight. He beat Justin Scoggins before he moved to. So he's a very good fighter. He's hopefully flyweight sticks around because we don't know actually what's going on with flyweight. But yeah, he won. And then Mark Henry commented and he was saying to me I got him. Hopefully he gets the performance. Did he get performance of the night?
Yeah.
Said, check who got performance bonuses.
I'll check it now. Carry on then, while I check.
So I won that, and then we won the next fight, right? Thiago Alves versus Max Griffin. I'd expect Max Griffin to beat him, right? So Max Griffin beats him, and then Thiago Alves comes back.
Yeah.
And they go back and forth, right? But you could tell Max Griffin edged it, and then obviously he's Brazilian, right? Thiago Alves. They give it to Thiago Alves, lost that. Each fight, okay, Junior Albini. You're the one that looks like a baby. He looks like
baby.
He's happy, but he looks like he wears freaking Pampers. Yeah, he fought, and I was like, he's gonna beat this guy. So he's fighting this guy, right? A guy from Suriname, which I think is in Africa or something. Yeah, don't misquote me. Yeah, but yeah, Suriname. He's from Suriname. This guy, and then I found out, the guy that I picked against. He was a world champion kickboxer, 75 wins, 6 losses.
Yeah.
And then I was like, Julia Albini's fucked because his grind is not that good. He's more of a stand-up guy.
Yeah.
And then he's winning the fight. He gets the guy down. He's going to submit him. The kickboxer survives, gets up, and then knocks him out. So then I lost there. I was like, what the fuck, man? Every fight I picked, they were winning. They were going to finish, and they end up losing. And then I picked this woman called Santos, right? They called her the female Edson Barboza, right? She's fighting a girl, so her record was 15-0. Okay. Yeah. The other girl's record was 11-4. I'll be honest, I didn't do enough research, right? I just looked at the record and I didn't realize the opponents. So they fought, and then the other girl beat her by split decision. So I lost that one as well. Yeah, so I lost all of them. I was 6-1. And then I was telling Martin, I was saying my picks, right? And he goes to me, just give up. After I told you, I was at 1-4.
Yeah.
Main card was 5-1, I think. So
yeah.
Did you get it? The performance bonuses, we got it.
Says Fortaleza bonuses 1 minute. Performance of the night was Marlon Moraes. And another performance of the night. Oh yeah, all performance of the nights. Marlon Moraes, Jose Aldo, Charles Oliveira, and Johnny Walker.
All right. Mark Henry, tell Saeed it was Marlon Moraes' fault that he didn't get the bonus, his own teammate. Stole his bonus.
And now they mentioned, I think we should go to the main event.
The main event of the evening. All right.
So Raphael Asuncao versus Magic Marlon Moraes.
All right.
Yeah, that was a magic fight. That was
Magic Mike. Yeah. 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 You should make a movie, Magic Marlon. Yeah.
Do you see that? Do you see that kick though? That Asuncao did at the beginning. That put him off balance. You know, the oblique kick.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was nasty.
I was like, oh, please don't tell me, man. Like that's such a dangerous kick. I was a bit worried.
The first 2 minutes was very thingy though. They're just feeling each other out. There wasn't much going on, too much. Yeah, Moraes was just throwing low kicks. It only happens about just after 2 minutes where Marlon Moraes just about misses uppercut and the left hook combo. So he misses that, and then he catches straight after that. A couple of seconds later, Asuncao's moving backwards. He catches him with the overhand right.
Oh man, he doubled up, right?
Yeah.
Double cheeseburger, man. Ta. Whack. What is he getting? Takes one freaking in the face, and then he's stumbling, and he takes another one. He's on his ass, and then Moraes is just too off on him, like in his guard, and then
was elbow to the head while his back was on the cage and is on the floor. Throws the elbow to the head, and Moraes, basically forces Asuncao to get underhook. So he goes for the underhook, and then Moraes basically steps back and sinks his arm under the chin and just goes for the guillotine. Because he don't want that. He doesn't want the elbows.
So it's crazy though. Asuncao's like a high level jiu-jitsu guy. Like he's very good at jiu-jitsu. To just choke him out like that, it just shows you. You know, like if you look at Marlon's first fight in the UFC. Like, he was so hyped up in WSOF. Like, I honestly thought, like, he could challenge for the belt. Like, I knew he was good enough. But then he did look amazing against Asuncao in his first fight, but no one looks amazing most of the time in their first fight in the UFC. Like, sometimes, and plus they gave him such a high-level guy. And the jitters, but now you can see he's coming into his game.
Yeah,
like
he's combat party.
Exactly, look, he's beaten John Dodson.
Yeah.
Right? Aljamain Sterling, Jimmy Rivera, and now he's beaten Asuncao. If he doesn't get the title shot, I don't know who the else should fucking get the title shot, man.
No, he will.
He will. He has to.
No, because
he will. Because I'm gonna have to go. He will, because I'm gonna have to go Las Vegas then and deal with Dana White.
Yeah. Shout out to Coach Mark Henry.
No, we got to shout out. No, but you know, I forgot to shout out last week. I forgot to shout out Nick Catone MMA. Yeah. And Ricardo Almeida Jiu-Jitsu. Remember Ricardo Almeida?
Yeah.
We used to watch Ricardo Almeida as well. And Nick Catone, actually. We used to watch both of them in the UFC a long time ago. So shout out to them, because that's part of his team as well. So I didn't give credit last week for that. So shout out to them, man. He's in good hands.
And shout out to, obviously, Magic Marlon Moraes. Great win.
Great win, man. And by the way, I just want to say something. Do you think Edgar should get the next title shot against Holloway? I don't. Look who Edgar beat in that fight.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he beat Cub Swanson though.
Yeah, but who else is it? Holloway just beat Ortega.
Frankie Edgar beat Cub Swanson, right? I'm just making sure I get that right.
Yeah, he beat him up.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, but I'm sure he beat somebody else.
Is it Cub?
He beat up Cub.
It can't be Jeremy Stevens, because Jeremy Stevens got knocked out by Aldo. Yeah. It's not going to be Brian Ortega, because Brian Ortega knocked him out. And it's not going to be Alexander Volkanovski, because he fought...
Yeah, yes. Yeah, do you think I think Edgar should get the next title shot first matchup? They've never fought. Aldo's lost already. Ortega's lost. Who else is there in featherweight?
Alexander Volkanovski lost. Won. Yeah, Volkanovski.
I think you should give Frankie Edgar first. He's got, put a bit of respect on his name, innit? Give him a title shot.
Yeah, I'm sure Ali Abdulaziz will sort that out.
Anyways, Marlon Moraes. Yeah, Ali Abdulaziz will definitely sort that on Twitter. Don't worry.
Yeah.
What do you think then? I think Marlon Moraes is definitely...
Nah, it will be. It's imminent.
It's imminent. Okay, it's imminent. Yeah, I think
Because to be honest, Dominic Cruz is no shape. He's still injured, right? He got that re-injured.
Yeah, the guy gets injured. Him and Cayman.
Jimmy Rivera got knocked out by Marlon Moraes. So Asuncao lost now, and Cody Garbrandt, he can't get another title shot because he just lost that.
Yeah.
So basically, he is Marlon Moraes then.
Let's take it.
Yeah. Shall we get on to the news?
Yeah, let's get into some news.
All right. I did get some. That's what I was going to talk about. So I'm sure it was Ali Abdulaziz, isn't it, right, on Twitter? He said the title shot is going to get the title shot of Moraes.
Yeah. But did he?
Let me just have a check though. Let me just to make sure.
I'm just chilling.
Ali Abdulaziz on Twitter. Marlon's next fight is going to be a title fight.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he'll get that done as well, because he gets a lot of things done for his fighters. He wrote TJ Dillashaw is fucked.
Oh, did you hear what he said after the interview?
What? No,
he goes, forget TJ, he's, I don't know fucking word, but
yeah.
He's like, if we get TJ, he's a loser. He goes like, he's a small guy now. He can still stay with the small guys, He goes, just give me the belt. Yeah, he's actually, it was actually a good call out. I think it'll actually give him the title shot because, the UFC like that, right? They like calling out and they put in the promo. So I think it was actually a good call out. Did you hear his call out?
No.
After the fight? Oh, you didn't listen to it?
No.
Yeah, it was quite a good call out. He goes TJ in it. He goes, you stay with the little guys now, 125. You go fight them. And then I'll take over this division. So I think him and TJ would be actually a very entertaining fight. Because we just... Do you think of Marlon? I think Marlon can definitely hurt TJ. He's got the speed. He's got explosiveness. He's very good everywhere. So
yeah, he's got the package to do damage. But we'll see.
See, man, we don't know the UFC. So we don't
what
know
other news you got?
Yeah, I just want to say another news. So this is more of a rant, right? So Glory signed a deal with UFC Fight Pass to air their main card. So they had their prelims right on Fight Pass. And then they had the main card. So I assumed, okay, the UK is going to get the same thing, right, with the UK package on Fight Pass.
Yeah.
I go on there, it says blacked out, Glory main. I was like, for fuck's sakes, man, why do I have to, And they go on the Glory website, I have to pay $15 just to watch the main card. So I was like, yeah, I'll just, watch that. I'm like, why don't we get the same, deal? Why don't UK fans get the same deal? It's a bit annoying.
But US... to be honest, we get a better deal overall because on BT Sport, we don't have to pay for pay-per-view then.
Yeah,
it's just like a subscription, really.
Yeah.
So that's better for us overall.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. But, still a bit piss-taking. Come on, Glory.
Because how many people going to watch Glory in UK compared to, UFC? So... we're better off in that sense.
Me? I'm going to watch it.
Glory!
Come on, man. I'm a bit pissed about that, but... Is there any other news you got? We've got quite... There is a bit of news.
No, there is...
Okay, let's talk about the UFC London press conference.
Yeah, I didn't watch all of it, but carry on. Yeah, what happened? Tell me.
Yeah.
I did hear about Anthony Smith being, very calm and,
No, what about UFC London first? Let's talk about
the UFC London. I didn't watch that,
Oh, yeah, I watched that. Okay. Dan Tilco's in it.
How was it? Yeah.
Dan Tilco.
Watch that after.
He goes, these guys, they don't know I'm game as fuck. I'm fucking game as fuck. he goes, they don't understand I'm game as fuck. I was listening fucking hell. And then him and Leon Edwards are going back and forth. Leon's like, yeah, come Birmingham, let's fight in Birmingham. And then Dante's like, no, nobody likes Birmingham. And then Leon goes, nah, me and you in Birmingham, you don't want to fight me, right? And then he was trying to get a fight. And Leon actually made the press conference interesting. It's actually a really respectful press conference. Yeah. But he made it a bit interesting, made it a bit back and forth. And he was saying, why is he fighting Masvidal? Why isn't he fighting me in London? Which I can understand because he's a UK guy, right?
Yeah. UK fighter?
Him and Till should be
headline.
Should be fighting. Yeah. We're Brummies as well, though, so we're going to be a bit biased. But, yeah, it's probably funny because, Dan Till goes, nobody, I don't get? Everybody, mocks the Birmingham accent.
Yeah.
And then he has Liverpool accent, right? The Scars accent. I'm game as fuck. Yeah, and then he's just yeah, fuck it. That was actually a pretty good conference. Masvidal comes in the middle of the, while they're arguing.
Yeah.
Masvidal comes in and he goes, what's the Wi-Fi password? Like, it's asking the Wi-Fi message. Like, yes, I'm a big fan of Masvidal actually as well. So it would have been cool seeing them like in London.
Yeah, see, he's out of the game for a while though. So
on Spanish shows,
yeah,
reality shows,
yeah,
there. So he's actually making moves outside the UFC, which is actually good. Yeah, good idea actually. Kind of like fighting all your life, I guess.
TMZ. Khabib Manja says McGregor rematch will happen in streets or octagon, but it's TMZ, so I don't know until I watch the video. But yeah, it's not gonna happen on the streets.
No, obviously, yeah.
But I think the rematch will happen. Big money.
Yeah,
definitely. I can't see it not happening.
I mean, that's super big money, man. That Khabib and they're both superstars now.
Yeah.
So, like if you ask somebody about Khabib, they know. A lot of people know about Khabib now. Yeah, so I'm excited for that. I think, like, if we look at the UFC, you didn't watch them in the UFC 235?
No, I didn't.
I
watched some of it, only the first 20 minutes.
Like, I'll be honest with you, I've been so lazy with press conferences because a lot of them have been boring, right?
Yeah.
This one was not one of them. This one was actually one of the best press conferences I've watched in a while. It was actually really good. Like, Tyron Woodley and Kamaru Usman were going back and forth, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then, Ben Askren.
Oh, yeah, I did hear about that.
Ben Askren calls Usman Marty, innit?
Yeah.
He calls him Marty, right? So, I think apparently that was his name in the Olympic Training Center. Marty.
Yeah.
I don't know, is that mocking him or something?
I don't know.
Because of his name?
It must be American thing.
No, are they mocking him?
Must be, obviously.
Because his real name's Kamaruddin Usman, right?
Yeah.
I think they're saying, oh, you're Marty now. So I don't know. I'm just assuming.
I think it's American thing. That's what it is. It's like, there must be like character or I don't know.
Yeah, because they call him Marty. And Usman's getting vexed. Like, he's getting so pissed off. Ben Askren is really funny. And Ben Askren goes, yeah, I can imagine Dana White when, he's older, smoking a cigar, saying, yeah, I let that guy get in the UFC so he can get his ass whooped. Like, Ben Askren, right? And then he's joking about Dana. And then you see Dana laughing like, ah ha ha. And then inside, he looks so pissed off. His face looks red. Dana's face gets red. I think Askren's going to do well, but... Yeah, I think Askren's going to do well, but I don't know. Like I said, I think Demian Maia is one of his worst matchups. He better avoid Demian Maia. I think that's one guy he needs to avoid. John Jones and Anthony Smith. Like, people are kind of disrespecting Anthony Smith. Like, you could see, he was getting a bit pissed off about it. I think some guy was heckling, right?
Yeah.
And he goes to him, shut the fuck up, or like, just shut up. Like, yeah, I think he's a bit vexed, but he was being quiet and respectful as usual. What do you think he has a chance?
Anthony Smith, I don't think so, personally.
I think I'm hoping. I'm hoping he pulls it off.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to win.
Yeah, I want him to pull it off. I don't know why, but I like John Jones, but for some reason I want to see him pull it off. Did you know Anthony Smith's half black?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that, really.
Yeah. Shall we end it on that note? He's half black and half white.
Like, what the heck, dude?
Multicultural. That's what we.
Before I end it, I want to shout out to Pepsi. Yeah, because he's turned 21 like 1 or 2 weeks ago. So shout out to Pepsi.
Yeah, Pepsi making noise in the background.
Even though I'm drinking Coke at the moment, shout out to Pepsi.
Yeah, he's with me making noise in the background.
He's just making noise I can hear right now.
Alright, so let's end it. So follow us at MMA Diagnosis on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, our channel as well.
SoundCloud, Stitcher, iTunes.
Yeah,
comments.
if you want to listen to audio.
Give us feedback. Please give us feedback. Give us a review if you enjoy the episode. Give us some feedback. Tell us what you think.
Yeah, especially on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, and then we'll know as well in the future what content you would like.
We're gonna start videos soon, and so keep subscribing and remember, we're gamers for.
Peace out.